to another weekly forecast. I'm back again with some videos. It's been a little while, but I'm really excited to try and get back into my weekly forecast videos. So this is the forecast for this week starting Monday the 2nd, and it's a lovely hot day up in Sydney here. It's supposed to be autumn down here or spring up with you guys in the Northern Hemisphere, so I hope you guys are ready for the change in seasons and excited for what the year's going to bring. I know I am, but I'm going to focus on this week for now, so let's jump in. I've already shuffled because I only have one hand, the other one's holding the camera. So yeah, let's get into it. Our first one will be the theme of the week from the tarot deck, which in this case I'm using the Druidcraft Tarot. So let's pop the amethyst off and see what card we have. Okay, and we have the Five of Wands for this week. This card, it's not a bad card per se. I don't think any card is bad, but this definitely is a card of a bit of like turmoil, a bit of conflict. Not too deep, like it's not anything that's going to cause particular strain for you this week, but it could be a bit of bickering, a bit of competition, maybe a little bit more than a friendly competition, as we can see here with these guys playing with their sticks. So it's just going to be a week where people might be bickering, gossiping, or just, getting in each other's ways. Let's try and avoid all that sort of negative energy. Try and focus on what you're doing this week. But definitely this week, I think things won't be going as straightforward as usual. The Five of Wands is about that sort of like energy of, you see all these youths, they're all strong and happy and they're all like playing against each other. It's a bit of a competition, but look, their feet are touching, they're getting tangled, they're getting in each other's way. This chicken's just like, I'm gonna focus on myself and forget about what you guys are doing. So we gotta be kind of like the chicken this week, and if other people are like losing their minds, going nuts over things, just ignore that energy, focus on yourself and your own little bubble this week. Don't get caught up with what everyone else is doing, because they're gonna be like in your way this week. Just try to remove yourself from like the greater picture here. Focus on yourself for the week. Especially in work, it might get a bit of like maybe people you don't like working with or in your shifts this week. People might be a bit disgruntled with each other and causing a bit of issues, but you don't need to jump in on any of that. You just need to focus on you. And then for the advice on like how to deal with this energy, with this like stuff going on here, we've got the Oracle deck, and this is it's a moon oracle from a random book I found in Dimmix, so I'm not exactly sure if it's a well-known one. But anyway, here we go. How to deal with the week. We've got the new moon. This time, the time is ripe for seeking new opportunities. So I can kind of see that maybe there's issues going on with like something's going on and has been going on forever. And this week it's sort of like erupted into chaos. And the new moon is here saying, you know what? If you want to be the chicken, you got to focus on something different. You got to let go of whatever's causing the kerfuffle this week. Seek a new opportunity. If that means like, you've got some family issues going on and everyone's a bit upset, just, ignore the family issues, focus on whatever's in your world. See what this week brings to you and focus on that. Any, opportunities for change or doing something different to what you normally would in the week, maybe jump on that instead to avoid the hustle and bustle going on here in the Five of Wands. And the new moon is the new phase. So whatever comes in this week, whatever new opportunities you might seek out this week, that could possibly go on a little bit further than just a week and might be the start of something like really good for you. Because the moon phase goes more than a week, obviously. It goes for a whole month. So maybe focus on the future of coming from this first week of March. What can we focus on this March to avoid the hullabaloo going on here this week? So get started like this chicken, doing his own thing, and carry that through for the rest of the month, I think is the energy that I'm getting here. It might be a little bit confusing, but I definitely think the general message that we're getting is don't get caught up in things. If something's catching you, bringing you down, just start on something new. Forget about that issue, move on. Alrighty, so I hope that makes sense, and I hope you guys take that on board. And maybe check back and leave a comment in a week and be like, oh, that was true, or no, that wasn't true, and see how this message resonates for you. So without further ado, have a good week, guys, a good month, and I'll check back with you next week. Thanks.